Hi, this is Kari Waltz. Welcome back to my studio. I recently returned from Tallapoosa School of Art, hosted by Dorothy Littleton. It was a fantastic experience. Highly recommend it. Greg Barnes was the instructor. He works in pastels and oils. It's the second time I've taken a class from him, and it was really good. Today I'm going to review with you some of my favorite supplies that I took that helped the whole plein air experience to be a little easier for me. It'll be my tripod, my panel carriers, my easel, my new panels that I actually paint with. It's a Multimedia Artboard, and I have a linen Multimedia Artboard and a Multimedia Artboard that you can paint on acrylic, oil, pastel, pencil, cold wax, and watercolor. And I really wanted to try these out. It's a new product for me. It's not new on the market. But because I work in multiple mediums and Greg taught in 2 of these, I thought it would really be nice if I could take one surface and paint everything on that one surface. So I wanted to try it and take it out. I was really pleased with it so far. I've only done a few things with it. I've done pastel on it. This is a pastel that I did on it, an 8x10 view of one of the boats at the lake. And I've done several little watercolors. I don't have those to show you, which I really do like the watercolor. The pastel didn't have quite as much, well, it didn't have any grit like the UArt 400 that I'm used to, but it really seemed to hold the pastel pretty well. I was surprised. This is my tripod. I love the fact that when I pack it, it'll compact down to about this high, 18 inches or so. But I flip the legs, and today I'm going to show you how I painted when I was in Tallapoosa, because I was on a dock and it was windy, and I wanted to spread the legs out because when it's windy you want a wide stance. So there, sturdy, spread legs, pretty wide. My Strada, which was a gift to myself a few years ago, has been a really good travel easel for me, and it's virtually indestructible, so that's a good thing for me. It is a little heavy, but it does fit in a backpack, and I've attached a tripod, I don't know what you call these, thing that'll fit right onto my tripod. It's a, I should look that up. And you tighten that down. And the thing I like about this easel or this tripod, then it's on a ball and socket, and it'll adjust to whatever height or direction you want. But I kind of already have this set up. This Strada pulls forward, lifts up. Again, I was painting sitting down, so I wanted it to be comfortable at my height. The paint will be here, and then the painting was here. And this comes if you order the extra panel sides. Helps to have it the right way. That goes there. This fits inside. And you actually have quite a bit of mixing space. Sometimes I insert a piece of glass because I really like to work on glass. But this plexiglass does fine for mixing. But here's your adjustment. This goes up or down. And this goes pretty high. Shouldn't go quite that high. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to show you today is panel carriers. The panel carrier, what I love about these is if I'm going to go out for a day, I know I'm not going to paint, I know, more than 4 paintings. But when I traveled this week, I had 2 11x14s. They butt up back to back, so you can put one on either side, and it's rubber band wrapped. So I'll show you how I did that. I put my panels in facing the inside is the front. So this one is one of the things I painted last week. It was a lot of fun. And it's now dry, but it's on a very thin multimedia board. I had never used this before. I wanted to take it out and try it. It is a new product for me. It is not a new product on the, okay, so Multimedia Artboard. And it's for all mediums: acrylic, oil, pastel, pencil, cold wax, and watercolor. So since I work in multiple mediums, I thought it would really be nice to see if I can find a board that would work on all surfaces, so that I wouldn't have to take, oh, these boards for oils, these boards for watercolors, these boards for pastel, and it could be for all. So this was my first week to try it out. This was on oil, but I do want you to see, I don't know if you'll be able to see with how thin the boards actually are. They're rather thin, but that means they're lightweight. Thin and lightweight. But you want to support it on another board. So if I was going to paint this with a multimedia board panel, I would want to tape it to that board. So taping it to the board will allow me to have a surface, and it's a hinge tape. Thought I would show you how small my tripod folds up to be. You can even take off the ball and socket top, and it'll even be shorter, but it's great for what I need it for. Love it. I hope you find something creative to do this week, and I hope to paint something each day, whether it's a little bitty memory of Thanksgiving in my journal or something else that moves me. But whether it's painting every day, creating in some way is important, even if it's creating in the kitchen. And I've got a lot to do for Thanksgiving for that. Well, not as much, because I have someone that's going to help me do most of the meal this year. So I'm excited about that. Talk to you later.